welcome to episode 44 of the Cards and Cartridges podcast. I'm your host, Ryan, aka OG Retro. I'm here with my co-host, Chris, aka Cousi Retro Games. And today we have a surprise special guest, the man, the myth, the legend himself, Young Games 916. What up, dude?
What's up? Yeah, what's up, you guys? What up, Cousi? What up, OG Retro?
What up,
dude? I'm in a good mood. Matt Stafford is playing in the Super Bowl on Sunday.
Stop.
All of Detroit feels like they're in the Super Bowl. Now when this episode releases on Monday, we'll know if I'm actually in a great mood or not.
Here we go, dude.
Joe Burr.
That's all we got, dude. That's all we need. You know who? Volume sent me this, bro. Shout out Volume XO. I don't know why he sent me the sticker, and I was very appreciative.
Dude, it's weird. Like, my entire Facebook is like stay-at-home moms in their Etsy shops making Detroit Ram shirts. The Detroit Rams have a 9 on them.
Hey, good for them. That's entrepreneurial.
That's dope.
But guys, welcome. Welcome. We got a great episode planned this week. We got some awesome topics as always. An epic bolo. Be on the lookout for us up first. We'll be talking about when the right time to make the deal, how to make the deal, and that goes to we're talking about. I'm gonna be honest. We're talking about high-end games today, right? Those that high-end echelon, that level that is a little bit up there, a little pricey, and how to make those deals happen. We're going to be talking about the ideal selling platform a bit. We are all people who've moved between various channels of selling, Instagram, Twitch, our websites, perhaps, stuff like that. Cousi came up with an epic idea talking about video game Mount Rushmore. We're going to essentially, what is our Mount Rushmore of video game characters? That's so cool. I love that. And then talking about Young Games experience as a seller of retro video games as a whole, his background, his story, but let's get into it. Our bolo right off the bat. Young, you brought up something this week. You found something pretty spicy. What is it?
It's a comic, Marvel comic books. This is Werewolf by Night, issue number 32. I just came across this one today. I don't know if you guys see the video, but this is, if you want to show the video.
Yeah, we can definitely put up a clip of that. That's cool.
Yeah, this thing is cool. This is this basically is the first appearance of that dude right there.
Whoa. He looks spooky.
He looks pretty tight. I don't really know much about him. His name is Moon Knight. And apparently it hits. I bought a comic lot a while ago and I just now started to go through them, and I came across that, and I was looking up comps, and I was like, whoa.
And you said you love looking up prices on eBay. You were saying that before.
It's actually like a hobby of mine.
That is amazing.
I love just looking stuff up. I know you don't really get any money until an item sells or anything. Just kind of know it. I just have fun looking stuff up on eBay.
Now you went through I've never really looked for comics, but I guess real quick, you went through 6 bins of comics. What are some things you want to look out for to know a comic's worth money? Because I don't know comics.
Dude, I don't know.
Did you look up every single one?
I looked up every single one.
Yeah, you got to.
Werewolf by Night, issue 32.
There you go.
This one, the next one I have was Werewolf by Night, issue 37. And I'm looking up each item individually. And then if it doesn't really sell, my next thought is how can I sell this?
Yeah. Yeah. And where'd you pick up that comic lot from? Just a random scoop?
This was a random dude who I met at a garage sale who I developed a relationship with, and I was buying cards, comics, video games, action figures, and movies from this one guy.
Love that. Relationships are key in this industry of ours. I say that all the time. Amazing. That's an awesome bolo. I think comics in general, if you have the patience to sort through them and look them up, I think that's just in general, be on the lookout for comics, because if you pick a lot up for cheap, you never know what could be in there. You really don't.
It's the same when it comes to anything really that we're looking up.
Absolutely.
You already know if you got a big Magic the Gathering card lot, you're looking up almost every card unless you already know.
Yeah, I looked up pretty much every card in that last one, because even commons and uncommons can be worth, if you get common $20, that's crazy. If you have 4 or 5 of those, that's $120 or $100 right there. So
that's just how I do it, piece by piece.
100%. That's a great bolo. Comics, dude. And that one specifically, Werewolf by Night, issue 32, right?
Yeah, Moon Knight, the first appearance of Moon Knight. Apparently he has a series, and this is how comics get really impacted, is when a new series a new series. I think it's coming out March 30th, someone told me. And so new series coming out, and the comics going crazy.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Awesome. Well, maybe that segues well into the next question. I know Young was saying you had a lot to talk about this as well. I do too, and I'm sure Chris does. When is the right time to make a deal? And how do you go about making the deal? And I was thinking about this because, we've all sold high-end items. Sometimes we make the correct choice in our minds of selling them. Sometimes we might sell them too early. Sometimes we sell at the right time. Sometimes we find the wrong buyer maybe for the item we're trying to sell. Sometimes we find the right buyer. And like my idea with this question was like, how do you find that right buyer for maybe a higher end item? And then how do you know if that it's time to take the deal, you shouldn't hold out for anything more, or like it's that very fine line, I think. I just want to talk about that fine line. Yeah, that thin line. Cousi, what do you think right off the bat?
Yeah. So I guess when the right time to sell is. So you guys know like how I collect, like I'll garage sales or I'll buy a lot of stuff. And if I want to keep something, my goal is to break even and keep what I want or just make as much profit as I can. And I bought a lot about part of Dude's collection, and it had two really nice things in it. And it had a not for resale Pokemon Silver, and it had Ninja 5.0 on the Game Boy Advance. And it's like, damn, they're both cool. Like Ninja 5.0 is like over a $500 like Game Boy Advance game. Like this is just cool because it's expensive.
It's the grail.
And then
that's the rarest.
And then it was like, but it's also like a not for resale Pokemon Silver, and I couldn't keep two without losing money. So I had to make the decision. I was like, which one do I want more? And I was like, I'll take the not for resale Pokemon Silver. Just the odds of finding that I feel like are slimmer than a Ninja 5.0 again. And then when to sell. So I had the Ninja 5.0 on eBay just at like $599.99, just like sitting there. And it's difficult with expensive games because you really have to wait for that specific person to come along. There's not many people that are about to drop $600 on the Game Boy Advance game. So you have to wait for that. The biggest thing I want to talk about this is patience.
Yeah.
With rare things, you need patience.
I think that's a good point.
So you need patience. And I was sending offers. I would send offers for like $530, $520. Cause like when you have something rare up, someone else is going to post something, but they're going to undercut you because they want to get that sale first, I feel, on something like that. So people would undercut me, but I just kind of kept mine up there. And I ended up taking an offer of $579.99. And it sat on eBay for like 2 months, but I got to keep what I wanted and then I think that was my most expensive sale ever of a $580 Game Boy Advance game.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, I think you make it is. I think you make a great point with patience, but on the counter of that.
Yeah. What if you had no patience?
Yeah. What if you
had no patience?
I'm going to counter that with a recent scenario that I had literally this week. And if you've been following me if you've been following the story on Instagram, you might know. So I paid under $100 for a brand new, I bought a lot, but my cost average for this controller was under $100 for a brand new DK64 Nintendo Power Controller. I've never seen one. I've literally never seen one.
Insane.
And I couldn't find any comps on it. I went straight to the high-end games room, just posting for speculation. I just want to see what other people thought of it, instantly I was met with so much criticism of people that had no idea what they knew.
Some dude was like, this is like $200.
Yeah, they were trying to compare it to used comps because they didn't know that this specific controller, as well as a Nintendo 100 million subscriber edition controller and the Nintendo 2000 Millennium Falcon controller, whatever, those all came loose, bagged up, no boxes. There were no boxes for those. So people thought this was a used controller and that it wasn't new, but with the official zip ties, still zip tied, the bagging, everything, that's how you can tell these controllers are new, along with like no wear at all, like in any of the ports, it's perfect. So I was met with that instantly. And then this is where I saw one or two people that commented on the post that were like, if you decide to sell this, like PM me, I'm interested. And like, here comes like a little bit of, and I'm not encouraging Facebook stalking or Instagram stalking. This is purely sleuthing, right? I did some Instagram sleuthing. I did some Facebook sleuthing on these persons that commented. And I realized, dude, what the first person that commented on my post, absolute collecting whale. dude. Whale, bro. He wanted to be pretty like secretive about this whole thing, and he might post about it when he gets his, and I'll explain. Absolute whale, dude. The guy could, his collection, because it is on Instagram and public, but his collection could buy multiple houses. Like, I mean, just it's that level. Like, take any collection and then grade every game, and that's his collection. Like every single game is like, it's dumb, bro. So his N64 so I was like, if I am gonna sell this, this is the guy I want to sell this to. Like, I know he knows what he's doing. He knows, like, he's gonna give me a fair offer on this. And like, I have to be smart, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm not gonna get ripped off. And I know what I have too, because there's no comps on this. But at the same time, I took notice of like this person who definitely, out of all the, because this is a hard item to sell, right? I feel like eBay, it might have sold well, but at the same time, maybe not. Maybe it didn't get in front of the right eyes. Young has something to say.
I was just gonna say, like, with that though, if you were to put it up on eBay, you're gonna expose yourself to risk.
Yeah, that too.
There's a lot of risk, because if the buyer gets it and they're like, this isn't brand new, like you're saying, they have every right to open up that case. And then it's such a headache when dealing with like top tier stuff.
Exactly. And that's why I've explained to people before, with high-end collectibles, having a trusted buyer is important, just as important as having a trusted seller. Like, I wanted to be able to know, and on top of that, know the buyer was trusted. But on top of that, one of my favorite, and I've told this to many people before this, and said it often, like, one of my favorite things I can do in this hobby, and honestly this line of work, is like putting these games and like this being controller, putting this collectible into the hands of someone that like really wants it, and like really is going to be it. He is getting this sent straight to VGA from me. Like, he's not even, this guy,
VGA shut down too.
He's got a platinum service. I saw it on the paperwork, and I'm going to add him a little bit. Platinum service membership with VGA, like the highest tier.
Baller.
Yeah, it's no joke. So I'm sending it straight to VGA for him, like, and it is going to come back graded, and his collection is going to be sick. But that's tight. And so I'm not going to disclose the exact price. Wait, one second, because I wanted to say, I'm not going to disclose the exact price I sold it for, but it was, it was like 4 figures, right? So it's like, I don't think I was going to get, maybe I could have got more if I held out, but
you graded it yourself.
Exactly. But I don't know. It's a very niche item. Perfect flip right there. Yeah, I think it's a perfect flip. And that was one day. I got it in, it was sold the next day. And I think it was the perfect collector for it to go to. And I'm stoked, dude. I can't wait to see it graded. Like, it's gonna be sick. And he's got a brand new Millennium 1000 one. It's gonna look sick next to it. Crazy. That's dude, tight. I can't. He's crazy.
Yeah.
No. Young Game. Thoughts on this topic?
On this topic, I would say that there's really no wrong way to go about it, because it always comes back down to like, maybe you could have sold it for a little bit more. I don't know how much more than what, for example, in that case, but in anything in general, like, maybe down the road you could sell it for more. But what I've come to learn, like, no matter what, the constant flip will always, that'll always trump everything else.
I think that's good advice.
But also at the same time, like, we deal in collectibles. The people listening to this, you guys, like, we're all buying and selling collectibles, which is completely different than, like, I would say clothing or other stuff that you're just trying to, like, just to flip, right? This stuff is just, there's no new supply coming. It's just going to keep going up in demand. So that I'm kind of taking that step back and realizing, like, it was just like last year, like, Pokemon Stadium 2 was nowhere near what it's worth right now, complete in box.
It's crazy.
So what happens like a year from now? Like, where is it going to be at then?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think overall the constant flip will win, but when it comes to like finding that right customer, that's such a good point and opportunity, especially when you can minimize the risk like that. Like, this guy's legit.
Yeah.
It's out of your hands now.
Right.
Maybe you could have got an extra $500.
Right. maybe.
But you can't go wrong with making the amount of profit that you made.
No.
Quick flip, and now you can reinvest that
1000%,
money into other things.
It's very true.
It paid for, I'll tell you what I paid for the whole lot. I don't care about that. I paid $425 for the whole lot, included the DK controller, 100 Nintendo Power 100 controller that was mint, N64 expansion pack. It was the most random lot ever. Robot, what's that rare N64 game?
Rocket
Robot on wheels. It had that game, and then like some random Japanese games and a converter to adapt to US system.
That's tight.
I was like, this is the weirdest thing I've ever. How did this lot come to be? But hey,
it's wild,
crazy. But yeah, finding the right buyer for the deal you're trying to make is important. And on the flip side of that, I've been the right buyer, I think, for sellers too. Like, I think if you're the right buyer, that gives you an advantage in terms of securing deals. In a sense, I've gotten deals just because I'm a collector. No, I'm not, because I'm OG retro. That's stupid. Come on now. No, just be
this whale of a collector that's gonna buy our house.
Fuck off. Dude, I'm actually blushing. I'm embarrassed, bro. No, that's not it. It's just, I don't know. I'm off topic. Anyway,
it could be it though.
It could be it, dude. The charming good licks, dude.
And you're posting fire, and your pictures actually look nice.
Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that.
I think that's it. Like, you're post a fire, you grow a following off of that, and then people know they can, just like you could trust this guy by selling this to him.
True.
People know they can trust you on the flip side, or they know you collect complete box Pokemon games. You're like, damn, I'm missing this one. Like, I want to hook him up for his collection.
It's true.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, even like young, like I would say, like in your streams, it's known for like rule 2s and give backs, and people are vocal about like, oh, I'm ISO this game, I'm looking for this game, I collect for this. So by making it known like what you're looking for, and just by being a good person in general, people will get stuff back to you, and it's just a full love circle.
People look out.
Yeah,
it's pretty true.
Yo, shout out. I mean, this is a perfect segue. Shout out Young Games for the originator. Is it safe to say you're the originator of the live claim sale?
I think in the video game space, yes.
Okay.
Overall, hell no. There had to have been someone
right.
you know what I'm saying? But as far as like the
live auctions,
Instagram space, I would say for sure.
Amazing.
Sure.
So we're talking to the originator of the claims. It's a pretty big deal. I'm not gonna lie. It's a pretty big deal. We've obviously taken
the originator of the word dealio.
Sure.
Dude, the lingo.
Yeah,
I feel like my claim sales are like the Bay Area of like the claim sales, because everyone just be taking the lingo. It's like,
that's facts. I can't argue with that.
Dealio, rule 2.
Rule number 2 we've taken.
Crinkly do, womp pile.
We've definitely taken womp pile.
Insane.
Yeah, that is crazy.
It's wild.
But no, and this is a perfect segue. We were talking about what is our ideal selling platform. I just had a stroke mid-sentence there. Our ideal selling platform. We all started on Instagram, right? Doing live claim sales, which is crazy. How many years ago now? When was your first live claim sale? Yeah,
I have, because I used to handwrite everything.
Yeah,
and I still have some like the original papers dating back to March of 2017.
Wow,
May of 2017.
It's incredible.
Did you start off solo and then bring on Retro Connection, or did you and Retro Connection start from the beginning?
I started off solo doing that first week, because it's like I used to always just I never, Instagram was so foreign to me throughout my whole life. I never was on social media or a phone like that. And then I made one for my video game stuff, and I just was posting like random pictures, and I started posting like pickups I was getting, because I just love yard selling. I've been doing that my whole life. So I post that, and then all of a sudden someone reached out to me. It's like, hey, I noticed that you get stuff and then you sell on eBay. Like, can I buy that from you?
Yeah.
And then like, I was so blown away. I was like, wait, I don't have to sell on eBay.
Yeah.
I can just be like, yo, 10 shipped for that. Sure.
Yeah.
And then it worked out, and I'm like, holy shit. And then I started saying like, yo, here's my pickups in before it goes to eBay. You need anything?
Right.
And then I started to make a couple more sales, and then Instagram and then I noticed like I just, started watching. I've was always watching.
Mhm.
But people really started doing like posting claim sales, stuff like I could tell that they were kind of big. And then I was like, all right, it's like I'm gonna try a claim sale. And then it came down to like I was gonna do my claim sale. I just got home from school for the summer, and Instagram just came out with their live feature like that week.
Hell yeah.
And then I posted like, should my first sale be live or post? And because Instagram just came out with at the same time of the live, it was also the voting.
Hell yeah, dude.
It was also the voting.
Yeah.
This is some Instagram lore here for you folks.
Hell yeah.
So then I posted, it was 50-50 the whole way. And then Retro Connection messaged me. And he said, you won't even do it. Talking about the live. And I was like, I got to do it now.
Yeah, it's a challenge.
I got to do it.
You have to. Called out.
Anytime anyone says you won't even do it, like especially like my medium friend group, like we're always telling each other, like, you won't even do it. It's like, bro, okay, it's happening for sure.
Double dog dare you.
Yeah. Essentially.
Then I went live, did the sale. I think I had like 7 people hop in at that time, that first sale, and one of them was my mom.
Hell yeah. Shout out mom. Shout out mom. Mom still jumps.
My mom goes to our claim sale. His mom goes to our claim sale.
Yeah, that's dope.
Mom supporting.
Yeah. Always supporting. Shout out to the moms.
Yeah.
Man, it was just crazy. And then Retro Connection messaged me after that first sale and it was like, yo, let's do a dual live next Sunday. And I was like, all right. And then we were live for 6 straight months.
Hell yeah.
Every Sunday.
Let's go, dude.
Yeah, and that's what kind of kicked it off.
That's insane.
Kicked it off. I remember Thriftalicious reaching out to me, asking me how to do it. Cousi, some Cousi lore, reached out to me before he was even Cousi Retro Games. Like, I'm thinking about doing a gaming account. Should I do it? And of course, yes, of course.
How did you know Young before you were?
I don't know. So I just had my personal Instagram, and the first person I ever bought from was Highway to Kel, and I don't know how I found.
Shout out Highway to Kel, lovely one.
But I found Kelly, and then I guess just through Kelly posting stuff, I found Young, and then just a huge spiral. Now it's just my personal in these lives. Wow. And then I was like, let's start Cousi Retro Games.
Wow. And then you found me, dude. How did you find me, Cousi? Oh, it was the Nintendo Power thing, right?
I had like followed you, and then but you were like gonna go live for like your first one or something like that, and you had a bunch of Nintendo Powers. And I had just got a Nintendo Power pickup too, and I like DM'd you just jokingly. I was like, let me go live with you. I also have Nintendo Powers. And you're like, okay. And then fucking a year and a half later, we're still doing it.
Yeah, that is crazy. And
wait, you guys have been doing it for a year and a half?
At least, bro.
Yeah. Oh, my concept of time is
fucked, dude.
Crazy.
Same.
It's crazy.
Last year,
speaking of year and a half, this dropping on Monday, the 1 year anniversary of the fucking podcast.
1 year anniversary of the pod.
Cheers to that.
I made it.
Cheers to the 1 year anniversary of the podcast.
You look like you just saw a ghost when you remember that. I can't wait to clip that because we have that on video, and you'll see. You look crazy.
Yeah.
And
hey, congrats to you guys. Though. That's dope.
Thank you.
That's super fire.
It's been super fun. It's been super fun. This has been a great time. But what were we just talking about?
Off the history lesson. Back to what are our favorite platforms to sell?
Okay, that's where I was going. So we've all had this lovely history on Instagram. What made you make the jump to Twitch?
I've been streaming on Twitch for like maybe longer than I was streaming on Instagram for.
Okay.
I would hop on and like drunkenly stream Call of Duty matches back in the day, or like Uncharted 3.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. So I used to do that. And then I saw what people could do on Twitch and the Instagram lag.
Instagram,
the Instagram streaming.
How did they not fix that yet?
Exactly.
It's like part of my brain is wired whenever I read an Instagram chat. I'm like, sometimes whoever's streaming doesn't see your chat, and it's always like 12 seconds behind.
Yeah. We would go live on Instagram for 4 hours. We can do in 4 hours and 2 on Twitch, just because it's weird. Because like on Instagram, I would show something, take a sip of my beer, ask OG how his day's going, and then just 15 minutes later,
adds up, dude. That lag time literally adds up to 2 hours.
Yeah. So I would definitely say like how quick Twitch is, how fast it's optimized for streaming. And then like the possibilities are endless too. Like you can do overlays, zingers. all the stinger transitions, all that crazy stuff that you can do. Like the possibilities are endless.
Have you been a technical guy, or was this a big learning curve for you to move to
Bro,
Twitch?
I just hopped on Instagram in 2017 for the first time. I'm not.
I guess you're not a technical guy because this is your first time using Zoom.
Yeah, this is my first time hopping on Zoom.
Yeah. But hey, you're here. You look great. The audio sounds luscious.
Thank you.
You're for a first time. You're fantastic.
Thanks, man. Yeah, definitely. Like, I've never really I've been on computers and I've been working with technology. I think we pretty much now at this point in our lives, most of us, especially listen to this podcast, probably grew up with technology in some way.
Yeah.
But as far as like the advanced side of it, nah.
Yeah.
Like I really don't know how to do much on Twitch. I have people help me with that stuff.
So do you prefer selling on like Twitch or eBay? Like where do you think they're?
Ah, shit. I love eBay.
Really?
eBay's really right now. eBay is like my main selling channel.
Oh yeah.
I would say for sure. Cause it's just
what's your eBay strategy?
Consistency. My eBay strategy, I'll give it to you in 3 points. Consistency, take advantage of what eBay offers, such as like best offers or just accepting lower amounts, that 2% ad rate that they give you, how you can promote your listing.
Yep.
Promo listing is so
the global
huge.
shipping program. Those
So
3
huge.
items right there.
I don't use the global shipping.
Why not,
program. I need
Why
to.
not though? Why would you not?
I don't know.
Your customer base explodes.
I know.
You take
I go to the whole
same
world.
risk.
Zero.
It's the same
It's
risk.
even less risk, I find, with the global shipping. They can't return
and then you're only
it.
shipping to like Kentucky. Like I would save money on shipping versus if I had to ship to like California. I'm shipping to Kentucky.
Yeah, global shipping's a no-brainer.
It's the same. It's the same
tips.
shipping. So that's my eBay strategy right there in 3 things. Consistency
is it with
quality
eBay.
listings, and taking advantage of what eBay offers you.
Yeah,
I think those are your 3 keys to eBay.
And it's easy to do quality listings because you just sort by sold, look at the one that sold for the most and copy that, and then just add your photos that are better than that. And you're going to sell it.
I think you need like a minimum like 6 photos, hit it with a nice title, a great description, and then make sure your description, your condition are like set. Yeah. And then you're good. You're good on eBay, dude.
Yeah. My eBay strategy is fucking low. Like I'm on the carpet. Like hopefully I don't get my toe in the picture. Yeah. My fucking description's tested and works.
Get out your grungy, grungy fingers in there in the photos. Yeah. Dude, yeah, I see you.
Yeah.
Like, but it's worked out okay for me. I mean, it could be better. I've been on eBay since 2017. I've got 529 feedback, 100% positive.
Yeah. So you're
well on your way. I guess I'm
still a baby though.
Yeah. I've been expanding. So since I moved into this new house, I have 2 thrift stores within a mile of the house. And I'm hitting them every single day on lunch, both thrift stores every single day on lunch. And I'm selling random shit. Like Philips Sonicare toothbrush 8-pack, $50 yesterday.
Those hit, dude. Those hit.
Yeah. Bose stereo system, $100. Bose speakers, $50. Like a typewriter, $105. Like I'm selling random shit on eBay right now. And I love it because I can't sell that random shit in the Twitch claim sale.
Of course, eBay puts your stuff in front of so many eyes, bro. There are 75-year-old grandmas on their eBay. I've just figured out how to use the computer.
Bought my Rosetta Stone Italian version levels 1 through 5.
There you go. that was Martha
eBay's the most
from Maryland, 75, living on the coast.
And in a bolo, the English version of Rosetta Stone hits like crazy.
Whoa, that is a bolo.
Nobody bought the English version because everybody here speaks English.
That makes sense.
But the people who don't speak English want it. Oh, Rosetta Stone is also a Vero on eBay. So be careful when listing that. I learned
is that. A what?
A Vero.
What's that?
Vero is like you can't sell certain things on eBay, i.e. OtterBox.
I've gotten a nasty message from eBay about selling something.
Yep. So OtterBox, and you also can't put Velcro in your listing. You can't sell Velcro.
Wow.
I got a message from eBay when I was trying to sell a development unit on eBay, like a Nintendo Wii dev kit.
Huh.
They got real pissed. And I don't know if it was Nintendo because I wish I had the screenshot because it was like almost like as if Nintendo had wrote them. It was weird. If Nintendo had given eBay a message to like pass along, like, you can't sell this shit, dude. Why do you have this?
Nintendo's pretty protective. I've heard over stuff like that. Yeah, so maybe that's why.
Oh yeah.
Do any of you guys cross post to Macari?
Nah, no cross posting. I think though, I don't know. To answer, like getting all the way back around, come around to your question of like eBay or claim sales or like what the we're talking about sales channel, right?
Yeah.
I think you just have to have multiple.
Yeah.
Like if you're really trying to be about it, you just have to have a couple multiples. You don't have to have like 8 or like, you don't even have to have 5. Maybe if you had like
diversify
2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Diversify a little bit. eBay's just so good consistently.
Yeah.
But I like the claim sales because it's fun. It's more interactive and it's fun. It can get a little depressing sitting down and just posting things on eBay by yourself. Yeah. You like throw on a music or show and get yourself in the mood, but like hanging out with the claim sales. And I know Young knows about it. And you're drinking a beer, or you're just partying with chat.
Apple
like
juice,
it's
bro.
so much more fun.
Yeah. Claim sales are fun. It's like I look at more as like I'm just like kicking it, and then selling games comes second. It's not really like a main sales channel for me. It's claim sales. It's more just if I want to mess around and throw some.
I've been in yours and I'm like, damn, are we selling games or are we hanging out? And that's not a bad thing.
Both, bro. Yeah, exactly. That's a good vibe to have. So
both.
Exactly. And I guess the last question related to this was like, if you had to create your perfect selling platform, is there, or like what changes would you make to ones you already sell on? Like I don't know what I really could think of, but
you know what eBay just added that I think is awesome?
What's that?
I think you can now add video to your listings.
Oh, that's true. You can. And
I thought that used to be a thing though.
So it used to be a thing where you could like attach a video to like you had to go through like some back end way of like getting into like the source code of like the description to like put in a video. But I think you can now just like copy and paste it. So like I watched this reseller on YouTube they have like their reseller YouTube. It's called like Shed Flips, but then they have a separate one called like eBay tutorials or something like that, or eBay videos. And if they're showing something like they have like a model train set, instead of taking pictures, they'll take a video of it and then paste that video to their YouTube in the description. And I think that can really help out your eBay listings with like if there's moving parts, or they had like a bulk thing of like Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and instead of spreading them all out and trying to figure that out, they took like one overall picture and then it was see video, and they just shuffled through the cards, like showing all like the cards in a video.
That's a good change for sure. I'm trying to think of like anything with Twitch. You're like, it's so good, and you can pretty much do anything. You
can do anything. You can do anything on Twitch. Twitch is amazing for claim sales because you can take it as far as you want to take it.
Yeah, exactly.
You could throw a green screen up and be kicking it anywhere in the world.
Yeah.
There's a Twitch content creator that really that I've been inspired by. His name is the Sushi Dragon.
Okay.
Or is it just Sushi Dragon? This fool, I went from watching him. He had an entire basement green screened. And then he would wear like this battery pack and have like chat right here on look like a scanner from DBZ. And then like he would have just like the craziest setup and have like 16 computers running at one time. Now this dude like somehow got a warehouse, and he's turned this entire warehouse into like a whole streaming experience. Whoa. And it's like watching what he's done. I'm like, yo, this is if you want to get inspired, definitely check out Sushi Dragon on Twitch, dude. Because I mean, people started to doing like what the meta is going to look like for anything like in a year from now. Like so people are still just creating new stuff all the time. I think Twitch is an ideal platform for it.
I agree. And that's why we moved to Twitch too, to circle back to what you were saying before. It's like the amount of limitations we had on Instagram, and then the amount of like just complete freedom to literally do
a giveaway. And I know
like the sky's the limit, or really just like your technical ability is the limit. Like as much as you can do or know how to do, you can make happen on Twitch. It's incredible.
Giveaways were brutal on Instagram Live. Ryan would be like reading off the names. I'm drunk trying to write the names down.
God, that was stuff fucking like that. Awful, bro. Literally awful. Now it's just all Nightbot. Just do it for me, and it's perfect. It's like, damn.
Yeah. Young, you gave your eBay strategy. Give us your Twitch strategy to grow and be successful on Twitch.
Good question.
I'm going to take it into like a general standpoint, not just specific for claim sales, because not everyone's doing claim sales.
Yeah.
But everyone's doing something.
Yeah.
Dang, that's a good question. So I would definitely say, number one, do not worry about like if you're going to stream at all, you cannot worry about your view count or who's watching you.
Yeah.
Or who's following you and who's not. You have to shut that thinking off. And I know that's like really outside like kind of like what the norm is on any post, or like we're always looking at the numbers on everything.
Yeah, sure.
If it's a story post or what, how many viewers are at my stream, whatever. But definitely you really need to
Scouts made an appearance.
Scout. You really just have to like turn that way of thinking off and just stream for the sake of like, you want to stream just to have fun doing it. And just by that, you're gonna bring in the right people.
Yeah.
When we were talking about topics for last week, we were going to do overrated or underrated, but then we passed on it. And one of the overrated or underrated I was going to bring up was like streaming equipment. And I think what you think you need is so overrated
To the max, dude. I was just doing, I think I'm calling this season like season 5 of claim sales that I do. But I think this like a couple seasons ago, I was not even on a computer. I was still streaming on Twitch, but just from my phone.
Yeah.
On like a Galaxy S4, I was like live streaming on Twitch doing claim sales.
Hell yeah. That's
like,
sick.
And I would have to leave it plugged in because it wouldn't charge right. So I'd have to like angle it. Like your equipment does not matter.
Yeah.
I've got my still college laptop from like 2016, like a plug-in webcam and a plug-in microphone. I traded games for like the microphone. Like you can trade stuff too.
Like my microphone. My microphone was traded for. And like, I'll be honest, I'm a stickler for quality and I love like constantly like upping it. But I'm also like, photography is my hobby, like videography. I like, it's also just something I love. So but I agree with
ceiling tiles.
You I mean, come on, you were basically screaming in a crack den. It was bad. But no, I agree with Young. You don't need anything fancy. You just
don't go over the top at the start. Just show up and have fun doing what you're doing. Don't worry about the numbers. And then just know that this stuff takes time.
100%.
I see people getting so wrapped up in like, I've been streaming for 6 months and I only get like 2 or 3 people that show up.
6 months is nothing.
It's nothing. I streamed for like almost a year on Twitch with like 2 or 3 people watching myself. Like I didn't grow at all on Twitch.
I think
you can grow from like, not just like I'm going live on Twitch at from 8 to 10. Like I feel like you have to build up content on other platforms to then push to Twitch. For example, like TikTok, like posting things on TikTok and then directing them back to Twitch, or like we post on Instagram all the time, but direct back to our claim sales on Twitch.
That's what I was going to say about the one thing that like Twitch kind of lacks and like why other platforms are good is the social element. Like Twitch has a social element in the streams, of course, with the live chat, but like as soon as the stream is off, like there's really no social element to it.
That's kind of it, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of, and so that's why I think it's harder to grow. You need to be pretty lucky, I think, like featured on the main page somehow at this point, this late in the game to this platform, right? Unless you have another platform kind of driving traffic to Twitch. And that's really my only, like, if there was something that could be better, and I don't know how they would do it really, but like, it's all I can think of. Like, there's no social aspect to Twitch outside the live streams, really.
It would have to just be a new platform because I think that Twitch is so like established now. Like you can get on the featured page, but it's like it's so hard to.
Right.
So like you said,
they could add like a Reddit part to it where it's like posting and like.
Well, they have Reddit for everything Twitch.
Yeah.
Like they already have Twitch Reddits. Like I never really used Reddit myself, but I would assume that they have every Reddit under the sun.
They do.
I'm talking like on twitch.tv, like having
Twitch
like a posting section. Yes.
Yeah.
Like a posting section or like a separate chat.
But then you're asking Twitch to become something it's not designed to do. It's for streaming.
Yeah.
But I think that's a really good point that you bring. Like if you were to make an Instagram and kind of like try and post and talk to people there and then also let them know your schedule.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like trying to drive traffic in from all these different places can help. Can help.
Yeah. Awesome. I think that was I think we covered a lot of bases on that question. It sounds like we're all happier on Twitch. You like selling on eBay because for a lot of the same reasons we do, you reach a huge audience, you reach an audience that you're not going to be able to reach on these other platforms or whatever.
eBay is the most sophisticated marketplace in the world.
It's been around
because how it's been around the longest, but also how specific and how niche every category is.
Yeah.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
I've never tried it on Amazon.
Never tried it myself.
Never tried it. But people do like that as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right. let's talk. I love this question. Cousi, why don't you introduce it? Video game Mount Rushmore.
Definitely. So you think of Mount Rushmore, you got the four presidents on it. Trivia for you guys. Who are the four presidents?
For our non-American, I don't know. For our non-USA speakers, yeah, come on now. Non-USA, let us know.
George Washington? Is he up there?
Had to be Britney Spears.
Britney Spears is not on Mount Rushmore. Explain what Mount Rushmore is.
We were looking for you to do that, dude. You're
Mount Rushmore is a giant.
American.
I'm gonna call it it's a stone skull. It's a mountain sculpture. There are four presidents.
When you explain it out loud, it is kind of silly. Like
it's four presidents' faces etched into the side of a mountain. We have George Washington, the first president of the United States.
Hell yeah.
Let's go.
Think of people like George Washington.
Abe Lincoln. Abe Lincoln, dude. Is Abe Lincoln on there?
Abe Lincoln is on it.
Let's
you got
go.
2 of 4.
Oh,
okay, that was a good one.
Abe Lincoln,
Ben Franklin,
and
Tommy J.
Thomas Jefferson is on it. You got 3 of 4.
Dude, I'm
Ben Franklin,
American, bro. Ben
and
F.
I'm either gonna embarrass myself brutally with this one, or I'm gonna know my history.
Let's do number 1.
Who was the president that rode the horse?
Rode the horse, dude?
Isn't there like a
I'm sure there's a lot
thing where this like president rode this horse through battle?
Maybe Theodore Roosevelt.
Bang!
Bro,
sorry, headphone users.
Bro, I just went 3 for 3 on Mount Rushmore.
On Mount Rushmore,
bro. I don't know. No, I swear to God,
you knew the whole. Come on.
Maybe those first 2, but that Theodore Roosevelt came out of absolute nowhere.
No, I agree.
What state is Mount Rushmore in?
New Mexico.
Delaware. No.
Nevada.
Is that even a state?
No.
Washington.
South Dakota.
All right. See, that's not even a state.
It's the only thing South Dakota has going for it.
That's what I'm saying. South Dakota is pretty
okay. There are 4 presidents on Mount Rushmore. These are like 4 key people in American history. So thinking of 4 key characters, who are your 4 video game Mount Rushmore characters? Who wants to go first?
We're talking about like what it is for
personal,
us personally.
Personal, like if you had to think of your top 4 video game characters, like in your mind, to like put on Mount Rushmore, who would you do it and why? And it can be for just personal, I like this character, or it can be from like this character is just historically the godfather of video game characters.
Dang.
I've got 3. I can't think of a 4th. I'm gonna try though.
Go ahead, because I've got a couple, and it's like there's ones that I got 3 I like, and there's one where it's like this character is just the godfather of video game characters. I can go first if you guys need a moment to think.
Yeah, go.
But try not to steal mine.
I'm not stealing yours, but like
I can also go. I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready now.
First one for me is just my favorite video game character of all time. When I'm playing Mario Kart and things like that, I gotta go Toad. I love Toad is my guy.
That's funny.
Toad is going on Mount Rushmore.
I don't know about that call, but continue.
You weren't expecting that.
I definitely wasn't. I'm definitely judging you, but continue.
Ash Ketchum.
I like that, and that was gonna be mine, but then it seemed too played out, so I didn't choose it.
I gotta go. I was gonna go something more niche like Pikachu, but you gotta go Ash Ketchum on Mount Rushmore.
I don't know.
One of my favorite video game characters as a kid, played the hell out of these games on PS2, Spyro.
Okay.
Hey,
I kind of like that.
Tight.
Yeah,
Spyro's
I like that choice.
Spyro's going on Mount Rushmore, and my final video game character Mount Rushmore is just a historical one, Pac-Man.
Oh,
it's just dope. A big mount, dude.
That's dope.
Pac-Man is just like
side profile or like
I'm gonna go side profile. Etched into the side of a mountain in South Dakota. No, it's just Pac-Man is just when you think of like original video games, like I don't know what's older than Pac-Man.
He's a staple.
That's a good call. That's a good call.
And I was trying to steer away from your typical like Mario, Luigi, things like that.
They weren't in mine, dude. They weren't in mine. But maybe they should have been. Young, who do you got?
Games?
Who I got? I definitely got Pikachu instead of Ash Ketchum.
Hell yeah.
Because
it's funny. We all have different. I'm gonna say I have a character from Pokemon too, but we're all different. I love it.
I know yours.
No, you don't.
I would guess yours, but anyways,
no one's gonna guess.
Pikachu for mine because Pika's still around. Iconic. Ash who?
Yeah.
Ash hasn't been around in
Ash
I guess
Ketchum?
when you think of like Pokemon, like people would recognize Pikachu versus Ash Ketchum.
Yeah, because there's been many trainers since Ash, but Pikachu yet is always there.
Yeah, it's
So
a good
Pika.
call.
And then I was trying to think of like who like, as you say, like the godfathers of like gaming, right? I picked Mario.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a good
Just because
call.
it's like the most recognizable figure or dude from all time in video game space.
100%.
Mario is video game.
Yeah,
Yeah,
his
that's what I'm saying.
video game.
You could go around asking people at garage sales like, "Hey, do you have any Mario?" And they'll know exactly.
Yeah,
what
that's a good call.
Yeah,
You could be like, "Hey, do you have any Mario?" And they'd bring out just like random Super Nintendo games,
Or just walk up to them and just say Mario and see how that goes.
Yeah.
Just Mario.
Yeah. My favorite thing is to like wear like a Mario shirt at like a garage sale and somebody like recognize. They're like, "Oh my god, that's Mario!"
Yeah,
there you go. All right, last two, Young. What do we got?
Last two, I got Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh,
because he's another staple.
He's a pillar.
He's a staple.
Representing
He's a
Sega.
pillar. Yeah, he's like Sega's, I would say, mascot. I don't know.
Definitely one of them.
I'd give you that.
Yeah, my last one is Gino from Super Mario RPG.
Hell yeah!
And that's more of like a favorite.
It's a random shout, but I like that.
Yeah, he's one of my favorite characters. He's like the ultimate hero that comes from the sky to save the Mushroom Kingdom.
Hell yeah, dude!
You know, so yeah, definitely.
That's a good lineup. That's a good lineup, and I'm kind of questioning. I mean, I did a lot of my favorites, but here we go. Anyway, first up, like you guys, I picked someone from the Pokeverse. I got Professor Oak, dude. Literally,
Ooh.
Pokemon would not exist without the original 151 research. The research that man did. Well, actually, truthfully, he didn't do any of that shit. He passed that off to Ash to get it done, but then he claimed it, man. He did research, started it. He gave Ash a Pokemon. I just think Professor Oak deserves a spot. You know, he's not talked about often. He's a non-hollow rare. You can hit in base set packs, and it sucks. Like Professor Oak needs a spot on Mount Rushmore. Number two, this one's for me. This one might not be for y'all or everyone. We're going Geralt from the Witcher series. Geralt, incredible character. His face on Mount Rushmore, it belongs, dude. He kind of has long silvery hair, just like them dead presidents. And the third,
trying to stack dead presidents.
Yeah, always. But what was I gonna say? Oh, the third, obviously, Link. Dude, we got to get Link's face up there.
Oh yeah,
and the Legend of Zelda. Link, bro, he's got to be up there. Maybe I have like a whole like. I feel like there's so many important characters from Legend of Zelda. They all kind of deserve a little spot, but Link gets up there to represent. And then lastly, Cloud from Final Fantasy, dude. Cloud from Final Fantasy might deserve a spot. Iconic for sure.
Yeah, kind of represents PlayStation a little bit, exactly. You know, from back then.
Exactly, the PlayStation
shout,
and maybe not as recognizable as some of the other. He kind of just looks generic anime, but
the people who knew who it is are gonna appreciate it.
Exactly, he'll have the huge sword above him, and it'll be sick. But those are my four. If y'all in the comments want to list your four, if you want to let us know what your Mount Rushmore video game character appearances would be, let us know. That'd be cool. We got a viewer question this week, Cousi.
We do. So every week on the Cards and Cartridges Instagram post, we ask, throw us a viewer question. It could be anything from questions about video games, cards, things you're wondering about, what we had for dinner, how to ask your girl to prom, things like that. Have you guys asked your girls? I don't know if Young's had a girl. Ryan, have you asked your girl to be your Valentine yet?
I mean, I would hope I don't have to ask, you know.
Yeah, Becca wanted me to ask her, and I asked her today.
It's a scam.
I came back from my lunch break with tropical smoothie and flowers and mozzarella sticks.
Damn,
and asked her to be my Valentine, and she was more than happy.
How old are you again? You're 23?
23.
That's that 23-year-old love. That's very nice. I like
Ask us anything.
That's very nice.
Our friend, horrible with names. You guys know this from the claim sale. With Koraje. Karahe 2 asks us, if you have kids and they ask you to recommend them a game to play as their first video game, what are you recommending?
Whoa, crazy.
That's a good question.
Crazy question.
I like this one.
Pokemon Silver. Pokemon Silver, dude. They're playing that first. Nice. First real game.
Yeah.
Real game, not just
not like Reader Rabbit, dude. Well, Reader Rabbit to me was a real game, but I was playing that before Pokemon Silver.
No, I understand what you're saying.
I would say like Mario 3 on the NES.
Oh,
a good one.
Yeah,
Super Mario Bros. 3.
Call.
Yeah, it's just a classic. It's a classic.
That is gaming. You got basically three controls, and that's it.
What system did you grow up with, Young?
Dude, my grandma and grandpa had like the NES in their trailer.
Yeah.
My grandpa he was up to date on technology and just buy the newest stuff that would come out. So they bought Nintendo back in the day.
Oh yeah.
So
see, like
first.
That was yours because you grew up with NES. I grew up with like the Wii, so mine was gonna be like New Super Mario Bros. On Wii. Like that would be like the first game I would want them to play. I played that.
You grew up with the Wii?
Yeah. I mean, I had like my grandma had a PS1. Like we had a PS2 at my house, but we never really played it because I wasn't big into video games as a kid. The first system that I actually played was the Wii. And
How old were you when you got the Wii?
We came out in 2011, so I was 13.
No way did the Wii come out in 2011. Is that true?
If I nailed that, I nailed that. But
no way.
It's gotta be before that.
Before that. Sure.
Before that.
Yeah, 2006, Cousi.
Oh wow, that was way off then.
I was like, there is no shot.
All right, I was pretty hot shit on that answer. So the Wii came out.
Yeah, you said that so confidently too, and I was just like, hold up, wait.
So the Wii came out in 2006, so I was 8.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So
that
playing
makes
the
sense.
Wii, and I had like a Game Boy Color, but I didn't like know like what I was doing. Like, I played Dragon Quest. I just wandered around.
Oh, there's no
characters behind me.
That game's hard for even
hard.
our age.
Yeah. No. So New Super Mario Bros. Wii.
That's
Nice.
pretty funny. I like that answer. I think, yeah, I said Pokemon Silver. Yeah. There we go. 3 good answers. That was a great question. Thank you, Karahe. Guys, I think that
Young, where can we find you?
Yeah, definitely shout yourself out, Young.
Retro Delio. At Retro Delio on Instagram. I've been working on Retro Delio game store now for like the last like year. I had the idea for it for a while, but yeah, we got a website, retrodelio.com. You could check out.
Oh yeah.
At the time people hear this, I want to set up like if they want to check it out, we'll do like a little promo code.
Hell yeah,
Sweet.
let's do it.
We'll do like OG Cousi. I'll give it to you guys.
We'll talk about that. Yeah,
We'll
this will come
right
out. This will come out Monday
the
at
description.
7 a.m.
That's
Okay.
super dope, you dude. Guys, go check out retrodelio.com. We will have a promo code thanks to, the absolute legend here, Young Games 916, just dropping so much knowledge on the pod today, answering all the questions we had. Thank you again. We're going to have the discount code for his store right in the description. Guys, it was a lovely episode. I appreciate you again for coming on. Young Game 916, Retro Delio. Go check them out. Cousi, thank you as always. Peace.
See ya.
Later. Thanks for having me.